You are now tuned into the judges table, representing the 314 in St. Louis and the 816 in Kansas City. Here's your hosts, Slick 50 and Polo J.
There we go. There we go. What's going on, everybody, man? Y'all know what it be. This your boy, Slick 50, man. What's going on, my man, Polo?
Nothing much. Just chilling.
Before we get into everything, man, we want to encourage everybody to hit that like button to help expand our audience. You know what I'm saying? If you like what you hear today, hit that subscribe button. We on our way to 1,000 subscribers, goddamn me. Once we reach that 1,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away a signed shirt by virtually every boxer there is. So you want to be part of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, all right? Period.
And if you do enjoy the content that we're putting out, don't be afraid to contribute.
Facts.
Please. Like, don't be afraid to contribute. Like, I get that times are rough and all that different type of jazz. So I'm not gonna say it like it's any kind of forceful thing or anything, but if you like it, support it. in any way that you see fit. If that's sharing, please share. If it's hitting the like button, please hit the like button. If it's subscribing, please hit the subscribe button. Do all that. All that helps in the grand scheme of things.
Facts, facts, facts. Well, I guess we can start off with the big news before we get to any other sports. Loma has requested to come back, and he wants to fight in October. Now, we were just talking about this fella not too long ago. And the thing is about it, now all the jazz, this, and the third, blase, blase. I don't know. For I guess beforehand, I felt like it was going to change something for me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like hearing that he'll be back and it was going to mix something up. But I really don't feel no different.
I don't feel as if it makes a difference either, whether he's here or not. I mean,
yeah, because like when you sit back and do the math or whatnot, shout out to King Casual, because I ain't gonna lie, he had got my brain to working, you know, whatnot. Excuse me. And you know, even though he don't take as many hits as, you know, oh boy, I will say that. I'm still sticking to that. But we talking about Loma did, well, he didn't say, Bob said it. Gabe, that's how Haney ended up with the belt. Devin ended up with the belt. So he didn't fight him that time when he had the chance to fight him. When Devin wanted to fight him, right?
That's true.
So, let go of the belt, took the franchise. They went on to say that he was undisputed. He was never undisputed because he never had the regular title, right? Because now we got to backtrack this all the way to that man, right?
This is true.
To Teofimo, they were saying that he was undisputed when he really wasn't. So the truth finally came out with Cambosis, and they had to battle for undisputed. So my whole point in this is going through that list, what makes this any different? We got a man that wanted to fight the man, right? That eventually beat the man, got them belts. But at the same time, I feel like if you put Devin in the ring with Teofimo, he's going to beat Teofimo. I feel like if he beat Teofimo, he should beat Lomachenko. Right?
Well, no. I'm not going to say that because one thing that you constantly harp on is styles make fights.
That's true. That's true.
And the style that Teofimo uses may not work against a Devin, but the style that Devin uses probably won't work against a Loma because Loma's style is predicated on footwork and accuracy.
Facts.
And Devin Haney is not a press forward fighter. So it almost feeds into what Loma wants you to do. He wants you to be right there and be behind your jab so he can slip over your punches.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not act like Devin is the best with his feet movement either. Let's not act like he is. The boy can get turned around really easy if he's in there with somebody who has that requisite skill.
Okay. I can see that, him getting tired, you know, tripping over his feet and all that. But I mean, shit, we looking at Loma. If you go back and look at the Loma and Lenore's fight, knockdown didn't happen. Would Loma have won that fight? It was close.
That's true, but
then you had the fight with Devin. But I mean, I'm just saying, if we was to go by that, the measuring stick would be that Devin will whoop them all, right? But I do have to agree. I agree with Polo. Styles make fights. I believe it will be an interesting fight, but these fighters today tend to say, hey, I want to fight him then. I'm not going to fight him now. He's going to have to wait. You know, people shouting, step aside money. You know, you can't do that in this instance. I doubt Loma coming back fighting no Devin Haney in October.
No.
Right.
Plus, Devin's already obligated to fight Cambosis.
Right, Cambosis, right. You know, well, I don't know how the contract is laid because they was trying to give Deontay step aside money. At one point, they was trying to get AJ step aside money. I mean, Usyk step aside. Remember all that? So I'm pretty sure somewhere in this they can they can make it work. They can make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? But I just don't see Loma coming in to a young lion that's fresh off a fight, very active. This man, not to say that he been laying down, sitting down. My man been over fighting war. You get what I'm saying?
I think it would be more
beneficial two different things,
for Devin not to choose not to fight Loma right now, because if you think about it, in a certain sense, Loma, like Usyk right now, is a rabid dog looking for any way to let go of a lot of that frustration and anger that they have.
Gotcha.
And I don't know if you've ran across an angry dog before. Ain't much you can do except for run, or shoot him. Run or shoot him. And ain't gonna be no guns in that ring. So the only thing Devin can do is run. But how do you run from somebody who can match you step for step?
Right, but I'm saying we talking about a man that ain't been in the ring for how long?
I don't think that matters.
When was his last fight? What was the last year? What was that dude's name? Nakatani? Was it Nakatani?
The Japanese guy. Yeah. No, Comey.
You're right.
That was in December.
For Sterling Heights yesterday.
That was in December.
You're right. So yeah, I ain't been that long, but still, I don't think he nowhere near. But he coming back October. He's saying that he wants some smoke, and I mean, hopefully get somebody with a, don't put Rudy Putin in the ring with him.
That's what's going to happen, because everybody's going to not want to get in there with him with the mindset that he's in.
His war bitch. That nigga getting in there with the old Jaru is murder.
Yeah. Like, whoever's going to get in the ring with him has to be anticipating a grade A ass whooping. I'm not even going to lie. You have to be anticipating an ass whooping.
He's going to come make a statement.
He's going to be aggressive, extremely aggressive.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like they're going to pick somebody he can make that statement with right away to get people talking Haney versus. Now, let's make this clear, though, because on another talk show, Devin did say he won't Loma. This is the reason he's staying down. He won't Loma and somebody else. But Loma stuck out. It was two people. Oh, Tank. Sorry about that. Tank. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. I mean, it's exciting news, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being real. I'm just being real. Even though I'm a Loma fan. I am. I'm happy to see him back. I really am. But just throwing him in the mix, like, just threw his name out there, like, and I guess they thought it was just gonna be like this, like, yay! I don't know. No,
bro. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Nobody really is anticipating the Loma fight right now. Just like nobody's really anticipating a Devin Haney fight right now.
Oh, stop it! Nobody's anticipating the Cambosis fight. I don't think, even though I hope it do a little bit of numbers, because them guys deserve to get paid, but you know what I'm saying? Well, they get paid regardless, but you get what I'm saying.
I'm going to be real with you.
But I don't think nobody wants to see that. I think if it was a way out, that would be it.
If Devin is fighting anybody but Tank or Loma, nobody's going to care.
Right. That's what I was getting to. That's why I think if it's Cambosis, nobody care. But if they was to say, hey, he finna fight Tank, that would be all the talk.
Tank, that's
especially right now. I'm not gonna lie, that would fuck around rival Earl and Bud.
Yeah,
talks. I'm talking about, boy, that would sweep the waves, the internet. Like,
I mean, but crazy. The way everything is going and the way people have been talking, Tank is still under Floyd. So That fight's not going
Well,
to.
so according to Floyd, he's still under Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd came out and said that Tank's my fighter.
Yeah.
Quit
So
worrying about what's going on with me and my fighter. He made it clear. He kept saying, my fighter.
yeah.
Why
So
y'all worry about what's going on with me and my fighter? You can't tell me what's going on with me and my fighter.
so
It was like, so don't nobody know what's going on in that situation, man. But then you had oh my God, I just went blank. My guy trainer, right? Not Ronnie. I went blank. Tank trainer,
Calvin.
Calvin, and saying otherwise. You get what I'm saying? So we don't know what's really going on over there.
I trust the person.
Maybe it's
who's
a matter
signing
of still
the
being under contract. You know what I'm saying? And they mind state that like we getting this contract done. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, technically, contract wise, we are. But once it's over, we're done. You know what I'm saying?
I
Or
don't think so.
it's the other way around. Or he chose to stay because I felt kind of leery about it too when he said when that video came out, he was like, it's still Mayweather promotion. Don't get it twisted. And Leonard Ellerby was like, tell them again. They don't understand. And I was like, what? After all of that, you just sat there with Custer and told that man, yeah,
Bruh.
this is it.
Look, one thing that I've learned over the past year of covering this sport, don't believe anything of what these boxers say.
It's all the hype. It's
It's
all the hype, you
a
think?
sales job. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think certain people got hooked onto what Tank said compared to what the person who signs the check says.
Mm-hmm.
I always trust the person who signs the check other than the person who's cashing the check because they're going to be more forthcoming with you than the person who's actually cashing the check. I could tell you all day, man, I'm out here getting bread. I don't got no job, but I'm working at McDonald's or something like that. Out here flashing money, making it seem like I'm big time, but I'm just making $15 an hour. Don't trust the person who's cashing the check. Always trust the motherfucker who's signing it. And this is my main issue with boxing right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're never going to get a real marquee matchup until one of the fighters is about ready to go out the door. This is why I no longer respect professional boxing. I
man,
no longer really respect it.
You can't be on the show saying no shit like that because you're talking about it.
Yeah, I can't.
You're talking about it.
I'm talking about it.
You gotta have some level of respect for what you're talking about.
I have respect for the sport as a whole, which includes amateur, semi-pro, and then pro. I have respect for this sport. But when it comes to the political aspect of the sport, I have no respect for it. I have no respect for professional boxing when it comes to the outside workings of it. I don't.
Well, the business side is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like it too. I think it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a personal opinion. Don't no boxer take no offense to this whatsoever. I just feel like when you reach a certain level, I feel like you should go independent and go after what you really want. Because I also feel like at times promoters can get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like
even then,
you got Canelo, you got Canelo. No, I'm saying there's gonna be boxers who gonna detract, who will go independent and still may not give you that fight, right?
How long
but
did it take Canelo to get to this point?
Say what now?
How long did it take Canelo to get to this point?
Canelo been a star. Canelo
just jumped. The thing is,
Canelo been a star.
Wasn't nobody checking for Canelo until after the fight with Floyd.
Well, yeah. I mean, but shit, goddamn, I mean, he
was
green as a blade of grass then.
Okay, that's fine too. But here's the thing. For somebody to go independent like that, they have to put on a show against a current star and show that they actually have some fervor to them. These actual stars are not giving any of these people the opportunity to even show that they have some. Because would you say when Canelo fought Floyd, he had about 21, 22, 23 fights, right?
He had more than that, I think.
About close to 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Close to 30. Wouldn't you say that that's about the equivalent of an Earl Spence fight and a Jerome Boots Ennis?
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. Nobody's going to get a shot like that ever again because everybody is on these separate little promotion companies, and there's going to be no room for the independent fighter. The independent fighter is going to be the screwed fighter because they're going to have to be taking pay cuts for fights. You want to fight me? All right, 90-10, 80-20.
But if you're that guy, you can't get done like that. That's why you can't do a Canelo like that.
You can't do a Canelo like that now.
Right. But
Now.
I get built off the premise that he's built off of is why you can't do him like that. I told you we saying it's like with 50 Cent when 50 Cent did Chameleon there. He said, when you go to Dubai and you get on the train, what's on the seat? He was like a newspaper. He said, exactly, nigga. So I gave you alley-oop. And what he meant by it was when I dissed you, the whole world learned who you was. You should have took advantage of it. And I feel like that's what Mayweather did for
Canelo.
Even though Canelo was, to be fair, Canelo was top dog at Golden Boy and he was a rising star. But that ass whooping he took from Mayweather was the alley-oop. And that's why I think he respects Mayweather. I think that's why, you understand what I'm saying? Like, he needed to be humbled at the time, and at the same time, he realized that dude was so large. When you fight him, even in losing, you's a winner.
You're a winner.
You get what I'm saying?
But can you truly say that about anybody that's boxing?
No, not ready to get no alley-oops like that. It would be nice to see whoever wins the Earl Spence, like say Earl wins, and he goes and after that be like, I'm gonna fight Boots. I think that would be fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Before he goes, I'm just saying, but it would be dope before he go to 154 and vice versa. Bud, if he win, I don't care if they lose. It's just the point. I'm with you on that, 100%. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like passing the torch on some shit. You feel what I'm saying? We seen it with Bernard Hopkins and Kelly Pavlik. We seen it with, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. They're not the show that I still got it at this age. Everybody can't be George Foreman. Right? George Foreman come back old and beat I'm about to say the wrong name, but the initials are the same. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. Came back and beat the hell out of old boy. Everybody can't be that, but you know what I'm saying? It's what people want to see, and it shows true grit. Because even if you lost to a young lion and it's your time to ride out, people are going to respect it. You see what I'm saying?
Respect the fact that you made the decision to fight him.
Yeah. So,
but the
you know what I'm saying?
Nobody's taking them chances.
No, I don't see it right now because it's not. I can't necessarily say it's about money because money's going to be there. I think it's more so of longevity. Because to be honest with you, just thinking some of these guys would have got a hold of each other a whole lot earlier. They probably wouldn't be in discussion right now.
Either that or we have some phenomenal trilogies going on right now.
I'll tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. If some of these guys would have got a hold of a young Sean Porter. Sean Porter as of today is not the same Sean Porter as a little small Afro Sean Porter.
Yeah.
Totally different guy. That dude was a monster. He was all over you. You ever seen the Sean Porter fight when he beat the shot of Paulie Malignaggi? I like the show, but he beat the snot out of Paulie Malignaggi, bro.
Yeah,
he was on that dude like white on rice. He fought everybody like that. That Sean Porter is not the same Sean Porter as of late. So could you imagine when he was saying, "I want to fight you, and they jumped in the ring with him then? That's what. So you see what I'm saying? So like a lot of these guys wouldn't, not just by him, it could be whoever. Some of these guys just wouldn't be in the conversation. Some of these guys probably wouldn't even made it to the top 5.
Why?
Why?
I mean, a loss earlier in your career does not end your career.
No, but you'll be starting over again because, they pick and choose they fight. That's why I think it's more of a pick and choosers game.
Then that's a
statistics game like baseball.
Yeah, I mean, bringing analytics into boxing, in my opinion, is a bad idea because everybody's going to be looking for the quick victory.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everybody's looking for now. Everybody's looking for the quick victory.
Yeah.
Because the only reason why Earl and Terrence are even fighting, because they have no way around it. Honestly, they have no way around it. Because now it's to where if Earl is to turn down the fight, Earl is he's gonna look bad. He's gonna look bad. And just so happens if Terrence steps out of the fight, he's gonna look bad because people are gonna be thinking like, oh, he was never ready in the first place. He was selling wolf tickets. Those two are about the only ones I could say to where it's no choice but for them to fight. But everybody else has no excuse for why they're not fighting. Honest to God, there's no excuse for why Ryan is not even fighting, even a Rolly Romero. There's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for even a Tank not to be even trying to give somebody else a run. You're running out of opponents from what you're saying. So why not get back in there with Isaac Cruz? Why not?
I don't think he should even go that way, Polo. I think he needs to sit and see what's going to happen with Devin or somebody. He got to get. He has. I feel like he needs that name. He needs that name. You're that guy. You're that pay-per-view star right now, and you got Ryan on your trail. I'm being real with you. Ryan get that right fighter. He'll beat him. Took that pay-per-view spot. Where they already liking him. He already got the commercials. He already got everything else making all the goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. He needs that name, bro. To solidify. You know what I'm saying? That way anybody come up behind him, it don't matter. I already did it. You get what I mean? But as of right now, as of late, you know what I'm saying? And I like Tank. But at the same time, I just feel like he need that fucking name. He need that name of his generation.
To fight is Ryan.
It's Ryan, Devin, but everybody tied up. But I'll be trying,
I'll be
trying to take Ryan out the frame, bro.
Why won't he hop in the ring with Loma later on this year then?
There you go.
Why not? He's going to make money off of that. Both of them are going to make money off of that.
Nice fight, big fight. That's a big
it's
fight.
A big fight.
That's a big fight. Whether Loma to solidified itself, so that's a big fight.
And you're fighting against somebody else who's elite. Let me see how good you are, because you're easy. It's easy to look good against tomato cans, corn cans, green bean cans. I mean, get in there with a steak, and not a Dollar Tree steak at that. You're going to get in there with a prime cut USDA certified tomahawk steak.
Hey.
Do you have it? Yes or no? And chances are no, because you're not going to fight them. Because you're always going to say or hear, what's in it for me? What's in it for me?
I think I'm going to tell you something. I don't think Tank shy away from nothing. I think Tank just follows the business. But I'll tell you this though, if it come out on wax, like, yo, I want to fight you, blah, 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 I bet you oblige it. That's one thing I won't never ridicule Tank on. If motherfucker talks some shit, I think he'll oblige that shit. But
how many people have said they want to fight
the business side, you know what I'm saying, is what gets in his way. And I think like a lot of it is like when we see him tweet and stuff, you know, it was starting to get on his nerves. But I think he would fight Loma, bro. I think that he will get Loma a run for his money just because he's gonna be willing to run up on him.
But the thing is, if you're tired of it, why continue to deal with it?
Maybe because you don't understand it. Maybe you don't, you know what I'm saying? Or
I can only speak as a spectator. I can't. I mean, that's the only thing I can.
That's all we are. That's all we
are.
And
looking from the outside in, which what I'm doing, it honestly looks like some chicken shit. I mean, why
would it look? Why would it look like chicken shit? Loma just got back in the mix, bro.
No, I'll tell you why it looks like chicken shit to me. If you were arguably right now, as it stands, number 2 when it comes to pay-per-views in boxing in the United States, you hold the power. You have hand in this situation. So anytime you say a name, the fight should be being made.
Well, I'm not like
nobody should have
instant.
Not that. I'm not saying
he should be calling the name. He should. That's you want to know something. I had this argument with people. I feel like if I'm the man, I got pick of the litter. Don't nobody get to pick me, right? But other people feel like because he's the man, other people should be calling him out.
No,
I
that's
don't
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
that.
He should be calling people out.
I feel like people should be calling him out. I mean, I feel like he should be calling people out. You know what I'm saying? He got pick of the litter. Like you're next, then you, then you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he should have. But other people really feel like when you're up there, oh, he ain't got to call he ain't got to call nobody out. People should be wanting to fight him. Fuck that. I'm about to get y'all up out of here. I got you next, Ryan. Then I'm coming after you. Then I'm coming at, you know what I'm saying? Like 100%, like for real.
We parents. So I'm a firm believer in clearing your plate. Clear your plate. This boy ain't clearing his plate. He moving stuff around and taking nips and nibbles at stuff.
I get it. He took all his money early. Let's say, because you know how I believe, like, you know, you had your big fight and a couple money fights, and then you know what I'm saying? Whatever, but it just seems it ain't nothing in between. Ain't no meat in between the potatoes, so to speak. You feel what I'm saying?
What's a big fight for him? Like
Ryan be big, Loma would be big, Devin would be big.
Yeah, those would be big, but I'm speaking
Shakur would be big.
What fight has he done or taken that has been big?
I don't have at all. The biggest fight to me is, help me out before you start calling me racist.
You can't say Leo Santa Cruz was his biggest fight.
Who was?
You can't say it. He hasn't had a big fight.
But out of all of them, that's the biggest name, right?
Bro,
you better not tell me, old boy. You better not tell me, old boy, that came out of
I'm
nowhere.
gonna say none
at 140.
I'm gonna honestly say none because, honest to God, be real. Unless you are an avid boxing fan, do you even know who the hell Leo Santa Cruz is, or was, or anything like that? Because see, it's easy to gain fame and say I'm doing this on pay-per-view and doing this and this and this. When you ain't fighting nobody. Think about it. Before the Tank fight, when was the last time Leo Santa Cruz had fought? And then think about it like this. After that Tank fight, how many fights has Leo Santa Cruz had?
He won. He went down.
One.
And he went down.
And that fight was what, 2 years ago?
No, that was last year.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was about a year ago.
It was 2 years ago.
No, it wasn't 2 years ago. He went down in weight because he had to defend that belt. They sent him a letter saying he had to defend that belt. Look, 126, something like that.
So, I'm not impressed.
No, I get it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Say what's happening, man.
What's going on, man?
I'm back. I had to take a break from social media. Hey, man, you ain't got to do that to us, though. You can come on when we on. 10:15 Monday, 10:15 Friday, my friend. Hit the bell. That way you don't be sneak peeking. So when that bell come on, you just hit it and then it just take you straight to us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Say What, man. But no, on everything. But no, man, not to ridicule it, man. It's nothing to ridicule. I just feel like I agree with you. He does need the I feel like he needs the that name though. But moving along from that guy, talk about another guy that can possibly make me a fan. Jake Paul is fighting Hasim Rahman. Now this is a blessing in disguise for me, because I like Fury. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get over here. A lot of people speculated because Callahan, you know, MTK Global and all that stuff, they're all associated or whatever the case may be. But this is a step up in competition. Hasim Rahman, y'all know who Hasim Rahman is. You need to go look. Boxing legend. All right. Then you got his son. I think he has like 8 fights. Gang of knockouts. Let me see. In them 8 fights.
Is he fighting the father or the son?
No, he fighting his son. And he bigger, taller, rangier.
How long has the son been professionally fighting?
You know, whatever. We got more fights than Tommy. I mean, whatchamacallit?
Mm-hmm.
More fights than Jake Paul. He got 5 fights, and hold on. Before you try to discredit this bullshit, because I see it in your face. I see it in your face, looking ass. All right, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, he's 12-1, bruh. All boxers though, bruh. Jake Paul ain't fought no boxers. 6 knockouts, bruh.
Okay.
So this man first test is fighting a boxer, bruh. A
Want to see
legit boxer, bruh.
What see what this is?
Nah, you can't put that on. Don't do that. This ain't no legitimacy to make him no boxer, bruh. I seen Right Mind ain't like that.
Yeah.
They ain't like that. They ain't like that. And I refuse to believe that the pedigree that this man come from and his dad is his trainer and manager. I refuse to believe that he would become a sellout. I refuse that his dad would let him become a sellout. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody would do anything for the right amount of money.
Nah, fuck that bullshit. That worked for some people, not everybody. This ain't man. Even though the $1 Million Man is my favorite wrestler, but nigga, that's WWE. Everybody ain't got
no. That's real life.
No, it ain't.
That's real life.
No,
I don't even care because I know the outcome. Jake Paul's gonna win.
I don't. And if he do, it better be action packed. And if he do win, it's gonna be a well fought win. That's how I feel. That's why I said this. He has a chance to make me somewhat of a fan. That if he can actually hold his own with a legit dude at 200 pounds, hold his own with a legit boxer. Okay, now does this make him?
Jake Paul is gonna win by decision or a 3rd round knockout.
Hell no. Jake Paul ain't winning by no fucking knockout. I give him a decision if he wins, but I'll say it like this though. Never get it twisted. I'll be a fan of him, but he will always still be a prospect. It's not like I'm saying like he's gonna be this super mega star. I seen Right Mind Jr. is not a mega star. He just starting out his goddamn self. Now, yeah, he took this fight short notice for the payday. Of course, it's a big fucking payday. I'm taking that motherfucker too. 12-1, goddamn me, early in my career. Shit, I'm about to get this money. Yeah, and I'm about to try to be the first to beat his motherfucking ass talking all shit about boxers. So at the end of the goddamn day, shit, why not? But I'm not saying as if like, oh my God, Jake Paul, Hassan Rahman, where's the posters? Is this pay-per-view? Oh, no, none of that. I'm just saying that I'm happy that he's actually fighting competition. He's actually fighting somebody that got more experience than him, which I feel like is a little bit crazy. Okay, but all right. And the dude, same way taller, way more reach, way more experience, in and out the ring, sparring, all of that. You name it. So if you count your 12 matches, him being somebody's sparring partners and all that shit, Jake don't have that. So if Jake can at least hold his own, I don't give a fuck it end up being bloody. If he win in a, as long as he legit win, he can get his ass whooped and win, goddamn me. As long as it's hard for a fight, kudos to him. Because he need this to solidify himself if he's actually going to call himself a motherfucking boxer. That's all I'm saying. Now, he could have used this as an excuse, saying that Tommy Fury, because he claimed he tried to help him get over here. We know that's cracker shit, right? But he ain't try to help that man get over here. But if he don't do that, if he could have easily found another sports figure. He could have got an MMA fighter and gave him that payday.
No, he did exactly what he was planning to do. To take a low-level boxer, low-level.
You can't call him low-level, bro. He was prospect, bro. Why you trying to call him low-level, bro?
Then he's low-level, bro. It's the prospect that he's a low-level.
No, that's disrespectful. Low-level mean like you're garbage.
He's a beginner. So he's a low level.
No, low level mean you garbage in boxing. Two different lingos.
Look.
Prospect. You know what I'm saying?
I know he's like, honest to God. It's funny to me because I know the outcome. Like, I know the outcome. Jake Paul is going to win.
If he do, I don't know the outcome, but if he do, I'm not going to be mad. At least it's against a boxer, and I think this will be a lot tougher fight than what people think.
Is to solidify him as a boxer and watch. Just watch what's going to happen. Jake Paul's going to win, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I see him challenging at 175 for a title.
You think so? He say he don't get. He done disrespected them niggas, the sanctioning body so bad.
That's all talk.
So bad, and to the
That's
point
just
where he,
all talk.
but if he, but it depends because he was talking also about his promotional hat, like, whatever. What's the balancing act gonna be like for that? You get what I'm saying? So we'll see, but I'm not gonna reach that far if you think that
either
nigga will
that
ever
or
get a
he's going to
title.
win
I don't
and
think
retire.
he's getting a title.
He's going to win and get a title shot, or he's going to win and retire. Because, and then here's the thing: if he retires after winning, he's going to say that y'all said I could not beat a boxer.
That fight is sus. Yeah, it's. I don't think it's sus. I mean, shit. Hassan Rahman been on the move on his media tour, wanting to fight, going to gyms. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's sus. I think he just took it. He took it as it is. Hypothetically, if Jake loses, what do y'all think is going to happen? Nothing. He was gonna keep making money. He's still a promoter. Goddamn me, and he gonna have another fight.
No, I think
That's the one thing about him. He resilient to all the bullshit talk that's gonna come his way. People gonna make fun of it. That shit don't bother him. That dude is at the level of, long as you talking about me, that's all that matters. That's how vain he. You know what I'm saying? A person can be. He could be talking about negative. Well, it doesn't matter. When they talking about me, that means I'm still relevant.
That's why I refuse to talk about him. That's one of the reasons right there. I don't want to be in a position to where I'm making him money by talking about him.
Oh man, whatever, man. That dude cool.
I don't want to talk about Jake Paul.
I think Jake cool, man. I think Jake has done some things, man, because when you do look at they model, all right, he making money. Now I will say I have been on record that, in the beginning, he was making a mockery of the sport. I don't think he was taking it seriously, fighting all these Rupus and people giving him props for the knockouts, but that's what casuals want to see is the knockouts. Right? He knew that. But if he will fuck me up, he's actually taking that. When he was supposed to fight Tommy Fury the first time and dude got ribs or whatever, I said, this is some bullshit. That shit didn't happen. And then the second time, I'm like, all right, whatever. But at the end of the day, if anything, man, it's just the fact that he gonna fight another boxer, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah, he's saying that shit, man. King Casual, Jake Paul by knockout slick. I seen Rahman Jr. personally this past April against Morrison Jr., which he lost badly. Rahman Jr. is trash. Yeah, but that don't count for his last of the 12 fights, bro. You counting one fucking fight.
Oh my God!
And
no.
We talking about people. Y'all can't be. Look, y'all cannot be. Y'all can't. First off, y'all got y'all mind made up on a person that y'all ain't never really watched. You see the last fight, but you ain't see those. So it is what it is.
You're only
but
as
it ain't gonna be a knockout. I don't think it's gonna. That's not true, bro. What? Where do you get that? You only good as your last fight. If that's the case, we wouldn't have the legends that we have. So Sugar Ray Robinson, when he lost, when Sugar Ray Robinson lost,
or are you going to be the same? What are you finding in defeat? What are you finding?
All right, so you not all right then, goddamn. All right, so why you saying that as if it's terrible?
Is he going to elevate? I don't know.
You gotta see, but see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your mind is already pre-made up on what you think's gonna go on.
My mind has been pre-made up.
You can't look at it like that and say that.
Jake Paul. I don't look.
You can't make your mind. You cannot make your mind up and say a phrase like that. You only good as your last fight, and then say, "But I don't think that he's gonna improve." That's condescending. You can't say that because you just broke it down. Because
you're only as good as your last fight, in my opinion. But even then, I still have to give the definition. Out there that
give the definition that you gave though. Give the definition what you gave. Your definition was you can either get better or you can get worse, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, how after that, how can you say what you said? I don't think you can't.
Well, I don't believe.
You know what I'm saying? It's the
Since
same thing.
you
But
want,
I mean,
since we
I
arguing
look at it.
semantics here.
I'm not. No, it's the truth. I'm just saying. But I'm like,
You just
but
want
for me,
somebody to be good enough to
it
actually
was
beat Jake
never.
Paul.
But the thing
And
is,
I
it
don't
never
think
was
that
about beating Jake Paul. It never was about beating. It was about that. I'm just happy that Jake Paul is fighting a boxer,
a low-level boxer.
No, quit saying it. That's so disrespectful, bro.
No, it's the truth.
He fighting another prospect boxer like him, as he should be. First and foremost, why people think Jake Paul should be fighting some superstar, which he shouldn't be.
No, I don't even think Jake Paul
So he should be fighting someone the likes of Hassan Rahman Jr. Okay, so let's not act like that ain't supposed to happen. Two, goddamn me, if Jake Paul wins, that's cool, but he won against a boxer. But this is the thing about boxing, though. First, Jake Paul and shit. He ain't gonna fuck with no boxers. Now he fighting a boxer. Now the boxer he fighting ain't shit. It ain't gonna be no winning. And if this dude keep winning, this is gonna be Jake Paul's story. He could beat this nigga, he could beat another nigga, and he could beat another nigga, and he could be another nigga. They could all be boxers, and everybody gonna say they weren't shit. Watch
bro,
what I
you
tell
thinking
you, bro.
this dude is his daddy? You thinking this dude is his daddy? This.
No, I did not. I see. There you go. I never said Hassan Rahman was gonna win. I said he has a shot to win, and I can imagine that he gonna come out and take a fall.
So vague. That
is not vague.
That
is sports.
Vague. That is vague as hell because you can say that in any sport, on any given Sunday, any given tip, any given pitch. That's what
made you think that I said Hassan Rahman was gonna win?
Oh my God.
I said my exact words was, I'm not gonna believe that his father, from the legendary status of who he was, gonna let his son go in there and throw a fucking fight. That's what I said.
He let his son get in there with no heart.
That doesn't mean that I said that he was gonna win. I just said and also I said I think it's gonna be a hard fought fight. That's what I said. So, and the stats is there, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Y'all saying Jake Paul got more heart than a guy that's been boxing? Jake Paul been in the fucking ring with people that don't know nothing about boxing like him. And you telling me a guy that got 12-1 fights, I don't give a fuck. They could have been 12 losses. The nigga lost all boxers. Jake Paul ain't been in the ring with not one boxer. And y'all giving that nigga more props than a boxer?
Yeah. Because I know what the shit is.
Get the fucker. Come on, man. This is crazy as shit. This is the craziest shit I ever heard. This is crazy shit
that you said when he fought Tyrone Woodley the first time. This is the same shit that you said.
No, I never called Tyrone Woodley fight. I asked you about him.
You say this constantly, but then you get upset with the outcome.
No, I never. I'm not upset. I never get upset at none of his fights, bro. I didn't say Woodley was gonna whoop him.
WWE.
I didn't say Woodley was gonna beat him. No, I didn't say Woodley was gonna beat him, bro. You making stuff up on me. I'm not gonna let up on you. You just made something up on me. I never said he was gonna beat Woodley. I never said Woodley was gonna be him. I never said that.
Okay. Here's what I want. If anybody wants to legitimize Jake Paul as a fighter, right? Cool. Got it. Good. You could do that. But you can't expect anybody else to. I'm not gonna expect him to be a legitimate fighter. I don't take him serious at all. Until he's fighting 12-round fights, until he's fighting somebody that's reputable, up-and-comer that somebody knows or gives a fuck about, I don't care.
How is that possible, though? That's how stars are born, though. Like, how is that possible? Where are you gonna find a prospect that's like, you just like, oh, this dude's just like super dude at 5 fights? Where are you gonna find it?
I mean, it happens all the time.
Where do you ever find a prospect that was like, holy fuck, there's 5 fights. This dude fights like Earl Smith. You ain't never saw that.
Yes, you have.
Who?
Yes, you have.
Who?
Loma.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dude. That dude was old as fuck coming in goddamn boxing.
So, but he's still was he or was he not a prospect? You can't use the argument. As you say, that dude's an anomaly. As you said, that dude is an anomaly. An anomaly or not?
That dude's an anomaly. That dude's an anomaly. He's different. That dude different. He came in.
Besides
He got
him
like 300
being-
something motherfucking.
Besides this young man
Goddamn
being killed right now,
fights and
when you
came
say
in
that
old.
Sean Davis is that too,
We talking about young motherfuckers. We talking about super young motherfuckers coming in the game at 5
So
and
now
0.
you're adding another stipulation to it. That's
No, I
what
didn't.
you're
I just
doing.
repeated what I said. I just repeated what I said. 5 and 0. I know what I'm saying, man. You're not finna twist me up. You're not finna twist me up in that, man. You're not. You're not. And what the part that still gets me, that y'all really sitting here comparing this guy to a legit boxer, bro. Like
I
y'all
don't think
said,
any of them are legit boxers. I don't think Hakeem Rockman Jr. is any good.
Like what the fuck,
I don't
bro?
think he's
Like
good at all.
But you saying y'all saying it like Jake Paul is better than a legit boxer,
And I
this
said
fight ain't even
Keyshawn
took place
Davis.
yet.
I said Keyshawn. Yes. But here's the thing.
Bro. Keyshawn has not. And no disrespect to Keyshawn, but he has not wowed me, bro. Keyshawn has not wowed me. Keyshawn has talent. Keyshawn has not wowed me. Keyshawn showed me that he got somewhat accuracy, and he likes to showboat. But he has not showed me yet that he is that good. I got if you was to put Abdullah Mason and him in the ring, I'm going Abdullah.
But here's the thing.
Shushu in the ring with him, I'm going with Shushu.
Here's the thing, though.
He has not showed me nothing.
Here's the thing.
Just yet.
What you think, what I think, does not matter.
No,
it's all about what the promoters are willing to put out there and what people are willing to accept.
Facts.
And honest to God, nobody gives a damn about Hakeem Rockman Jr. except for his family.
You just like shitting on him. Look, stop shitting on the man. The man got a fight. He 12-1. He young. He getting in the groove. He about to get a goddamn payday. Clap that shit up for that man.
Yeah, and then he's going to disappear.
No, he's not. Clap it up for him. He getting his payday instead of turning that man down. That dude doing what he supposed to do. He doing what he supposed to do. Then what if he get in there and drop Jake? Then everyone be like, oh no. And then people like you gonna say, man, it was just Jake Paul. So it's a lose-lose. Like, let's watch the fight first before we be like,
I'm not watching that.
This, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro.
I'm not watching that
because the way y'all presenting it, if that's how it's gonna go, you saying he garbage now, Jake Paul gonna win. If he get in there beat the fuck out of Jake Paul, then y'all gonna be like, well, it was just Jake Paul. He won against a guy that wasn't a boxer. He won against a guy that wasn't a boxer. He didn't even fight boxers.
Bruh.
This is what y'all gonna say.
Shit out of Jake Paul is going to win.
I'm just telling you, man. I know what y'all gonna do. Y'all setting yourself up to just watch the match, man.
I'm not watching that shit. I don't want to watch it. I'm not watching it.
Why?
I refuse to watch it.
Why? You don't want to see Jake Paul? You don't want to see Jake Paul become a legit boxer?
I don't care.
Why?
Because I know it's WWE. I might as well watch the pay-per-view that's going to be on at that time. I might as well get my subscription back to Peacock and watch whatever live event WWE is throwing at the current time. Because that's exactly what it's going to be. I don't give a flying fuck about Jake Paul or who the hell Jake Paul is fighting. It absolutely makes no difference in my life because I know for a goddamn fact that Jake Paul is shit. Whoever he's going to pick to fight is going to be shit.
No, he didn't pick this guy though.
Tommy
this was
Fury,
the last resort.
Shit.
I mean,
everybody
this was
he's going to fight is going to be shit until he gets it. Because I guarantee within the next year or 2-3 years, Jake Paul is going to be fighting for a title.
Which one is it? A year or two or 3?
1, 2, or 3 years from now, Jake Paul is going to be fighting for a title. He is.
All right, man. We gonna leave Jake. We gonna leave Jake and Hakeem alone, man.
We just sat and talked about the politics and how the politics run. The politics is all about who brings in the most money.
That might be right.
Who brings in the money? Jake Paul is going to bring in the money.
But that ain't that ain't here what we talk about. We ain't here to talk about no politics and all that shit. If he get that shit out there, man, he gonna beat the shit. He gonna get because you gonna turn into just the politics. You're not gonna turn into
the politics is boxing right now.
No, politics has always been a part of boxing. It ain't just right now.
The politics is boxing right now.
No, If that
The
if
politics.
that's the case, huh? Jake picked him short notice, bruh. He didn't pick him from out the gate. That's what I said. So y'all gonna
Yeah,
stop
but he,
twisting my words. Are y'all hearing me?
but he picked him.
If
He
y'all
picked
gonna
him.
talk shit, get on here. That's all I'm
But
saying.
he,
Cause I'm
but
up
he,
for it. I'm woke. I'm dead woke today.
oh, that's fine and dandy, but it doesn't. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
It does matter to me.
No, it doesn't.
If he going to get his ass whooped and fight a hard fight, I'm gonna respect the man for what it is. Cause
Jake
he
Paul
ain't
can
never
get his
fought a
ass
boxer.
whooped from pillar to post, from
I
round
don't
1 through
care.
8, and he's
And
still
guess what?
going to
If
win.
it's a hard fought fight and he win, I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, goddamn me, guess what happens? He fought a boxer. Just like I said, either way, neither one of these niggas win with people.
So you
Before,
don't even,
he ain't fighting no boxer. That
you
nigga
don't
ain't
even
shit.
care
Then
about
now
the
he fighting a
integrity
boxer.
of the
Now
sport
he
then,
ain't
if that's
shit.
the case.
Y'all
You don't
shitting
care.
on both of them.
You
Why
don't
y'all
care
shitting on
about
both
the
of them?
integrity of the sport then, if that's the case.
That's
You
not
don't.
true. That's not true because he's
No,
fighting a
because
boxer.
if you cared about the
He's
integrity
fighting a
of the
boxer.
sport, if you cared about the integrity of the sport, as
No.
much as this man has puffed himself up, and dearly noted, I have no problem with it. I really don't. I'm all about you getting your paper. I really am. But he has been a black eye on the sport. He has.
For
And
5
you
fights,
want
are you really finna say Jake Paul
is a black eye on the sport
destroyed
of
boxing by himself,
boxing.
single
He
handedly?
helped. He's helping.
Oh shit!
He's helping.
Nah, I don't believe
He's
that.
helping.
I don't believe
Boxing
that.
is
He's
in
for
a
the
terrible
fanatics.
state.
He's
When
for the
you when
fanatics. He's not for.
boxing is in a
He's for the
terrible state when
casual.
you have to pay to watch Jake Paul fight.
No, you don't
Yeah,
have to. You know the
you
thing
don't
is,
have
he's
to, but
getting
you're
people
going
to.
to. You're going to.
He gets people to. He gets people to watch
Are
him,
you
man.
going to watch
He's
it?
for the
Yes or no?
casual.
Are you going
He's
to
for the
watch it?
casual. Yeah, I'm watching because I watch all boxing though. It's not because of Jake. I watch all fucking boxing, bro.
Then you're contributing to the downfall.
Why you think I'm on here defending the name low level and all that shit? I watch all these little motherfuckers
Then you're
all the way up. That's how I know
that's
it's
the trick
disrespectful.
bag. That's the trick bag of boxing, right there.
That's not a trick bag.
That is a trick bag because
from watching all
even
boxers.
aficionados and casuals have actually led to the downfall of boxing. Honest to God,
what?
you love boxing so much that you're willing to pay for a shit show, or even watch. Not even if you don't pay for it, you're still willing to watch a shit show. It's like me on Monday night, knowing exactly what the fuck is going to happen, choosing to put my TV on USA and watching SmackDown or Raw.
If anything, he bringing spectators to the sport, bro. He's bringing new faces to the sport, bro.
Following that does not give a fuck about anything else.
What the hell does YouTube have to do with it? He can't help how he propped himself up along the way.
That's his following.
But that may be true, bro. At the end of the day, it's bringing new faces to the damn sport, though.
They don't give a damn about the sport.
You understand what I'm saying?
They're not going to sit up and watch a Chisora versus a Pulev fight unless Jake Paul is there.
You don't know what eyes get turned. You don't know what eyes they get turned to, bro. You don't know what, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna tell me one man is single-handedly. Ain't no percentage. I ain't in that nigga pockets. But at the end of the day,
I'm just saying.
Gonna tell me one man.
The amount of people who are actually
one man ain't doing that.
Fuck about any of the other bouts that's going on.
Polo, one man not tearing boxing down, bro.
No, one man is not, but one man can contribute to it. It's a cycle. It's a cycle of fucking dysfunction in boxing.
How? I mean, shit. He only 5-0. The man had 5 fucking fights. You gonna tell me 5 fucking fights? The fucked up the game. They've been around for years.
He's the 3rd highest in pay-per-views in boxing.
And that's a shame because of who, nigga? Not him.
Because of the fans.
No, because of other boxers.
No, because of the fans.
Man, get the fuck, man, come on, bro. We gotta put the blame where it need to be blamed. These boxers was fighting everybody was supposed to be fucking fighting, goddamn me. What am I even give a fuck about a Jake Paul? Jake Paul coming through, talking shit, being brash, doing what these other niggas supposed to be doing, and these motherfuckers following him. And he can't help that he already had over 1 million followers from YouTube that he can guarantee that's gonna buy his shit. And he got other motherfuckers that's gonna watch him on top of that. But if all these other boxers doing what the fuck they was supposed to be doing, would nobody give a fuck about a Jake Paul?
Which is leading to the demise of the damn sport.
But at the end of the day, no, you're saying that he's doing that.
No, I said he's helping contribute. He's helping contribute. He's a willing participant in the destruction of the sport of boxing.
Jake Paul will be a wake-up call to these dudes.
No, he's an idol now.
No, he idol to the fans, to the
No, he's
boxers.
an idol to
They
boxers.
should be a wake up call, because this is what's coming in.
How can you expect it to be a wake up call for motherfuckers who don't even care about legacy? It's only about 3 or 4 boxers who even actually care about legacy.
That's
Everybody
fact.
else is
That
just
may
trying
be
to
fact.
collect the checks.
That may be a fact, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying. I ain't here to argue that. I'm just saying that it should be a wake up call for all.
Oh,
But
man.
I'm not going to agree that Jake is tearing down.
No,
boxing.
I'm saying he's just a contributor to it. He's a contributor. He's one of many issues with the sport of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of many. If we want to go there to talk about all the issues with boxing, we can't, because it's several issues.
We're not going to talk about no damn issues in every goddamn sport. So you gonna talk about every goddamn sport. You're not gonna shit on just boxing.
Every sport, but the sport of boxing, their problems are so glaring. I'm surprised Congress hasn't even got involved in it.
Oh, bullshit. Then just like football, Congress got involved in football, and it's still fucked up. But we ain't gonna go there. But I'm gonna say it like this: at the end of the day, goddamn me, yes, in the beginning, I would have agreed with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights. Goddamn me, when I was like, this dude right here just making, mockery of sports should be exhibitions. I was with that. But at this moment, he's fighting another boxer. If he keep going fighting nothing but boxers, I have no problem with Jake Paul.
But,
he's no different than any other person that would get in the ring.
But even then, it's going to be 3 fight, 10 fight, 7 fight, may fight 15 fighter, a 15 fight fighter. Other than that, no, he's not.
No,
and you got to
think
about it.
No, I don't count the first 5 fights. Say what? Why? They don't count. This is his first fight.
They're on his box rec. He has a box rec.
I'm talking about for me.
He has a box rec.
I'm talking about for me.
But that's the thing that I'm trying to say. Our opinions don't matter.
It matters to me. My opinions matter to me. It matters to our audience. How we feel, goddamn me, because everybody. That's what opinions do. Opinions lead you to people who are like-minded.
But in the grand scheme of the sport, it doesn't matter.
But that don't matter. I don't care about the what my opinion means to the grand scheme of the sport. What does that mean? Anybody can get in there that's been in the game longer than me, tell me I don't know shit. They can do that. They can say,
I'm not saying that.
I'm not tripping off of that. But
you're making it seem like I'm saying that you have no knowledge of what you're talking about. I'm not saying that at all. You have knowledge of what you're speaking about. Everything that you're speaking about is dead on and true. I'm not disagreeing with you on anything that you're saying. All I'm saying is, in the grand scheme of it all, it doesn't matter, because boxing is going to continue to be boxing. Boxing is about only the bottom line. Only.
Well,
nothing else. Championships don't matter anymore. Pay-per-views is the only thing that matters.
Right.
And those numbers are actually down.
Well, yeah. I will say, well, hold on. When you said you gotta say that with context. Belts don't matter to promoters. Belts don't matter to pay-per-views. No, not true. Because we would have no undisputed. We would have no undisputed fighters. We would have.
Who cares about being undisputed anymore?
You don't. But there are undisputed fighters here. Do we not? We just had 2 just made within the last couple of months. If they didn't care, they wouldn't have went for them. So they are boxers who do care about being undisputed, about being king. The people who don't care is the promoters.
They take it if it comes. Other than that, they don't care.
You got to hunt them bills, bro. You can't just take it if it comes.
Out of all the undisputed champions, Devin's going to be the only one to defend it.
I doubt it. I think Charlie going to have to defend one of the belts.
He's going to drop.
If he dropped, then I agree with you after he dropped it. But other than that,
we just seen Josh Taylor drop. We're going to see more fighters who are unified or undisputed start dropping belts, because it's a hassle.
That's fine. And when they drop it, then I'll call them that. Until they drop it, I'm not going to say what they're going to do, what they're not going to do.
Oh, man. Mr. Z.
Yes, sir.
What do you think?
Well, to add my little 2 cents in this conversation, I seen Hakeem Rockman doing the whole little junior card, and that was actually the Friday night before the Shakur Stevens Oscar Valdez fight,
When you
right?
went to that show thing.
Yeah, and it was FREE free, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Seen this dude in person. This dude runs around the ring,
Mm,
give you a quick two piece, a feint, and balls up in the corner.
mm,
He has no kind of activity at all, y'all.
mm,
This dude was personally handpicked to get knocked out for Jake Paul. And it's just that simple. Reason being, and I know you don't like to discuss the paperwork and the politics of boxing on the platform, but I'm just gonna touch it a little bit. Showtime has sold so many pay-per-views already. They have already spent advertising dollars. Steve Espinosa had a phone call with Jake Paul and said, "You know what, Jake, find me some fucking body." Period, point blank. Showtime wasn't giving refunds. They
right,
already
right,
had they
right, right.
already had the
He
venue.
was the last
They
minute
already
replacement.
paid the deposit on Madison Square Garden. Bro, everything was already set up. So they just found somebody.
Right, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight, agreeing with Polo, it's going to end in a knockout. Because me being king of the casuals, that's what we want to see.
Right, I know.
And that's it.
I mean,
Period, point blank. Is no
but my thing, if it does
suspense.
or not, I'm just happy that he's fighting a boxer.
Right.
If you can call him that,
Both of you
But
guys keep talking as if I'm saying how Hakeem Rockman is great.
no, no,
I'm
no.
just
I
saying
understand what you're
that
saying.
I don't see him throwing a fight. He may go in there and get his ass whooped. But
Well,
I'm
yeah,
happy that Jake is fighting a
he's
boxer.
basically not throwing a fight. I'm not gonna go that far about the man and ruin his reputation like that. But we all know what it is. But I do want to say this. Are you aware that Hakeem Rockman has the same amount of fights as Jerry Big Baby Anderson?
Yeah, 12 fights. 12
Yeah.
and 1.
Well, hey, one's 12-1, one's like 12-0.
Right. True.
So what you're saying, Slick, just going off what you're saying, would it be fair for him to get in the ring with Jerry Big Baby Anderson?
Who? Jake?
Jake Paul.
If he can get him in there, that'd be on him. I don't think he should have been fighting nobody 12-1 right now. Anyway, he should have been fighting a Tommy Fury. But he got to find somebody that's 12-1. That's been my whole argument. Have you been listening? With Polo,
Yeah, right.
dude taller, rangier, got more experience, way more experience than Jake Paul ever seen. He's been a sparring partner, all that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's been my whole argument. But I wasn't saying that like, oh, Hakeem Rockman is gonna win the fight. I'm just saying that he's a legit boxer. I don't care how whack you is. What he been there with 12 other boxers, and he been sparring partners for multiple other people. Jake Paul's never done none of that.
Well,
You see what I'm saying?
I am going to say this.
If Jake Paul could have got if he could have got Big Baby in that motherfucker, that'd have been his death. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? But
He wouldn't have picked Big B.
Right. I get that.
This is another thing. Because I know this is a word that y'all like to use a lot called cherry picking. Because easily he could have just picked Tommy Morrison Jr. He was the winner of that heavyweight bout.
Okay.
He don't want that smoke. Because Tommy looked good.
For real?
For real. Tommy Jr. wasn't no joke. And guess what? Jake Paul said, like hell to the no. He took the loser of that fight.
Which he should, though. Like, I can't get mad at Jake for hearing when people say that. Jake's never fought a boxer. To me, ass. He said, would this be his legit first fight? To me, yes. He's never fought a boxer.
This is the argument, my friend. You're saying you have no problem with him picking Hakeem Rockman, the one that Tommy Morrison Jr. utterly obliterated, right? Why wouldn't he pick Tommy Morrison Jr. when you charging the good people $59.99, bro? Let's keep it real.
Now, when you put in that aspect, that's different. Now you talking about pay-per-views and stuff like that. That's different. But what I'm saying
is you can't see Jake Paul. You can't see Jake Paul at the Showtime pay-per-view.
Oh shit! What'd you say? I'm sorry.
You can't see Jake Paul unless it's Showtime pay-per-view.
Right.
Bruh, these is people hard. Bruh, I know when I get up every morning, I work hard for my money. I know you work hard for yours. Come on, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it real. Tommy Morrison, and guess what? Tommy Morrison only got 6 fights. He's just 6-0.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But he didn't want that smoke, though. So that's why a lot of people are kind of leaning with Polo, because Polo's right in a sense. It's kind of WWE, Slick.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Just keeping it all the way 100 with you, bro.
Mm-mm.
He had a choice.
I'm not gonna do that.
He had a clear-cut choice.
He had to go find somebody.
Bruh, come on, Slick.
You said that's your word, not mine.
But Slick, come on now.
That's
he cherry picked. Oh, okay. So we're not gonna use cherry pick no more. We're gonna use 5.
You can't cherry pick at 5 fucking fights, bro. Are you serious?
Now
we gonna say nigga at 5
third
fights.
and pay-per-view.
Oh my God, bro. Now we really finna say a guy that ain't never had a fight is cherry picking.
He's cherry picking.
He fighting somebody according. That's what you do in the beginning. You don't cherry pick, but you fight somebody according to what you think your skills are.
Tommy Morrison Jr.? He has 6 fights.
Right at the same damn time, though. Goddamn, if you saying that dude's skills surpass what the fuck he got, I wouldn't have picked his ass neither.
Oh, and what you call that?
Somebody
wait, hold on. What you call
introductory feeling of a real boxing.
That's
what I'm gonna pick.
Back up a minute. When you say I wouldn't have picked his ass either, what do you call that doing, Slick?
No, nigga, no, that's not cherry picking.
Cherry picking. That is the definition of cherry picking.
No.
That is the clear-cut definition of cherry picking, Slick.
No.
Oh, give me him, but don't give me him.
You gotta have a name to be a cherry picker, bro.
Nah, bro, you ain't gotta have a name. He do got a name. He headline on a pay-per-view.
Oh my God, bro. Dude ain't never even fought a boxer, bro. He's never even fought a boxer, bro.
Bro, it don't matter. You headline on a pay-per-view. And you talking about I want to fight him and not him. Oh, no, not him. Him. Wait, did you see me? No, not you. I'm talking about him behind you. The one you knocked out.
Yeah.
Wake him up. I want him.
Yeah.
That's called cherry picking. No. That is a clear-cut definition of cherry picking.
No. Not at 5 fights. Not at 5 fights, bro. Not at 5 fights. But I get it,
you
though.
You can cherry pick at 2 fights.
Hell no, bro. Like,
he cherry picked
your coaches are gonna pick somebody. Your coach is not gonna pick somebody if they know damn well this guy is that is not cherry picking, bro. In the beginning, in the beginning, you're a prospect. You fight 4 rounds, 8 rounds for a fucking reason, bro.
But that's the thing. You
to sharpen your skills, to elevate little by little. Prospect. Do you understand what I'm saying?
This lets you know how WWE this is, Slick. Think about it. You know this man fighting a 10-round fight in a couple of weeks, right? And he only got 5 fights, right?
I think it's 8 rounds.
No, it's a 10 round.
No, it's 8 rounds.
No, it's 10. I promise, it's 10. He fought Tyrone Woodley in the 10 round. Seriously, bro. No lie. You can look it up.
I could have swore I just.
So this is WWE all day. This dude fighting 10 rounds and is not even over 6 fights. So.
But what they got to do with cherry picking, though, bro?
But okay, you answering my question. So, how many fights do you have to have under your belt to qualify, in Slick's opinion, as cherry picking?
No, it's not about how many fights. About like if you force, like say like you a guy that's coming up like Big Baby, and everybody know who Big Baby, and I still feel like it wouldn't be cherry picking for Big Baby at the moment. But just say if Big Baby name was larger than what it is right now, and he had the choice to fight Jake Paul or another big force, and he said I fight Jake Paul, that would be considered cherry picking because he's a dominant force. This guy's never had a boxing match, dog. Well, technically he has, but he's never fought a boxer.
Bruh, it's the name, it's the cachet, it's what he's bringing. He's bringing pay-per-view numbers,
right?
Pay-per-view
you're looking at that. I'm looking at it as a boxer. You asked me as a boxer. I'm not talking about as no if the people build him up to be that, that's what they did. But in the day, He just the highest prospect paid motherfucker in boxing history. That's how I look at him. I don't look at him as a regular boxer. He's no way he's a regular boxer.
So let me get this understanding, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and expound. So a Jake Paul doesn't constitute as a cherry picker, but if Keyshawn Davis would say, "Nah, I don't want him.
No,
Give me
he's
him."
not. He's not.
That's
He's
not
a
cherry pick.
prospect. No.
Gotcha.
Keyshawn Davis is not even that dude. Why y'all keep, bro? How do
No,
y'all look
no,
at boxing?
no. The reason why I'm
hype
using
the youngsters up. I hype the youngsters
the reason
up.
why I'm using
but
Keyshawn Davis because he only got 5 fights. He got like 4 or 5 fights like Jake Paul.
Right, but
That's the only
if
reason.
there's a guy out there that can beat the snot out of him, why would his coach pick that guy? He'll pick somebody to help build the skills, but he's not gonna just throw him in there with the Lions at 5 fucking fights.
Hey, bro.
You got a fucked up ass coach. He do you like that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
tell you that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, we have figured out there is a difference. Cherry picking is not cherry picking when you're a prospect.
No,
Cherry
it's not.
Cherry picking is only cherry picking when you have a fighter that has a name or a belt.
I'm telling you.
There's a difference, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
be crazy to sit there and then let your coach. Ain't no coach in they good mind gonna let they young fighter get in there with a guy they know goddamn well. That's like if that was the case, dog, we'll be seeing fighters 5-0 fighting fighters that's motherfucking 30 something and woo woo. You not gonna see that.
Hey, bro. Like you just laid it on the line.
That.
You laid it on the line. It's not cherry picking, bro. Like you say.
No, it's not.
Cherry picking for what I see is only for specific people.
It's not certain people. When you get up out that prospect phase and you make a name for yourself,
now you cherry.
Now you cherry picking because when it's like they took this like what's this old saying when they take the leash off? You get what I'm saying? They feel like you up to par. You should be able to defend yourself. You should be able to do what you're supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? That's what. But when you in your 4th round, the 6th round, the 8th round, bruh, no. Like you can't just label everybody a fucking cherry picker at my first fight.
I got one more question. I got one more question.
Do you know when they do find fighters, goddamn me, that young in the game, it do be a selection of fighters they can pick? So because they didn't pick somebody, this person felt they should have picked, he a cherry picker?
Hey,
it's
man.
not like it's just one fighter. When you want to match your guy up, it's like 5 other fighters.
Because for what I was understood, even in the amateurs, you could be accused of cherry picking.
Hell.
But I've learned something new tonight. You said as long as you're not really known like that or have too many fights, it's not constituted as cherry picking.
No, I didn't say too many fights. I said a prospect.
Yeah, if you label it as a prospect,
if not I have too many fights.
No such thing.
Like no, it is such thing. Like if you had not too many fights, that could be 18 fights. But if you good enough to take the leash off 18 fights, such as like a Shakur Stevenson or something like that, he got a fucking name. Now let him hop over motherfuckers. That's cherry picking. He can hold his own.
Question. Would you call Teofimo Lopez a cherry pick?
Yeah, when he was supposed to fight Devin.
He only got 16.
I already said that. But I've been finding Teofimo. He can hold his own. It's about holding your own. If I could let you off the leash at 10 and you beating motherfuckers up where their record is 14, 15-0, so shit like that, yeah, bro. Like you gonna catch fire. People gonna know your name.
Okay, so Slick, in your view, and I'm just a casual asking the question. I'm a casual that called in. So Slick, in your view, Jake Paul's a prospect and he has a free reign to pick anybody he wants.
Yeah, at the moment, for real.
Hey, man.
Jake
Paul gonna make a lot of money for a long time.
And I call it like it is. Jake Paul is the most famous prospect in boxing ever. Most richest off of boxing as a prospect ever. Them other fights don't count to me. Them should have been exhibitions or whatever. That's when I was like, y'all making a mockery of sport because you should be able to just get somebody a license and let them call themselves a boxer for a month and then we gonna have this fight. But in this case, I am happy to see him, whether Hassan right now is garbage or not, he's fighting a boxer. And if he go forward fighting boxers, we'll have a chance not to call him a prospect one day where you can't be a prospect forever.
But one quick question though. Another quick question. Do you consider Logan Paul a prospect? Because he fought a professional fight.
Yeah. He only fought that one time.
He had other fights though, but he fought a real professional fight.
Yeah, he fought professionally. He fought Floyd one time,
Right.
and it was and technically no because it was an exhibition.
Oh,
So technically, no. He fought an exhibition. He didn't fight a real professional bout.
so he's able to cherry pick as well.
He never. Yeah, I mean, it's not cherry picking, bro.
No,
He
look,
doesn't
my
have a record.
stupid mouth. Let me shut up, Rob. I am not saying cherry picking. He has an opportunity to make a choice.
Yeah, bro. He ain't even got 1-0 yet. He fought Floyd in an exhibition match.
Okay. You know he's a professional fighter. You know that, right?
So it's a prospect.
Okay. So how you feel about this with amateurs? Amateurs just can pick him out if they want.
Now I'm be honest with you. I don't know how the amateurs work. I know the tournaments, you be placed to fight people, but I don't know how that works.
Yeah, you can just give me a little heads up in a Golden Glove tournament. You can refuse to fight someone.
But
Do
they
you
allow you to
look
fight someone
down
else?
on them for that?
What do they do after that?
No, they just forfeit. But you can refuse to fight them. Do you look down on them for
I
forfeit?
wouldn't know how to look at that. I just know that people fuck around, come back and bite them in their ass
Well,
later on.
No, I wouldn't know how to look at it. Just going on from what you told me, you was
I
like,
don't
hey, as
know.
long as you're a prospect and you ain't had that many fights, you
No,
should be able to pick and choose.
I mean, I'm not saying I would call him a cherry picker or nothing like that. That wouldn't even be in the mind frame called a youngster a cherry picker at the time. But I wouldn't. I would to see why. Like, why would you?
Oh, let's say this. Simply just scared.
Or
Well,
not want to
you
tarnish your
scared.
reputation that you have.
And
Or
not
maybe
want
that.
to mess up your record.
Or maybe that. But that's a little different. That's weak shit.
Wait,
I don't
how
know.
is it different?
But
That's
I don't
boxing.
know. That's weird.
Because Jake Paul don't want to mess his record.
That's weird. J. Paul gonna mess that record up one day if he keep going forward fighting boxing. That's
But
why I
bro,
hope he
that's
keep forward going
boxing.
forward
That's
fighting
what
boxing.
boxing is.
Whatever.
Now
But
they don't
see,
want to mess with their record.
now Slick starting to open his eyes to see what I'm trying to show him. Jake Paul gonna do what one day? He gonna mess his record up.
Yeah, I said that's why I hope he keep. I said eventually he will. He keep going forward fighting
Well,
boxers.
how you feel like that, Slick, when he keeps picking his fighters?
And when it's gonna get to a point, God, you can't be a prospect forever.
He's self-promoted. He has his own pay-per-view contract with Showtime. He's very marketable.
Mm.
He's pulling in money.
Mm.
He's always going to have his picks and chooses of who gets in the ring with him. So
Then
he's going to always protect
at a
his
point,
record.
at a point, he'll be called a cherry picker. I just can't call him that right now because it's his first bout for real.
I don't know. You just got me. You got me lost. I don't know how you can start off not being a cherry picker and then turn into a cherry picker when you've been cherry picking the whole motherfucking time.
He ain't cherry picking, bro. I mean, shit. The dude was doing entertainment. That no fights to me was entertainment. They should never been sanctioned. But this fight right here, goddamn me. I mean, it's a boxer though. It's his first time fighting a boxer. Now, let's say if those other 5 fights, right, were all boxers and they were picking to his choosing. Some people we never knew, but they were legit boxers. I'm like, what the fuck going on here? You know what I'm saying? I will hope that by the time he got his 5th fight, that it elevated the competition, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I haven't had that. We've had UFC, we have basketball players, we have all of that he's fought. This is the first boxer he's fought. So, I mean, like, I have to go from here with him. That's what I'm saying.
But see, that's what I'm
not going to judge him based off the other ones.
That's what I'm preparing you for, Slick. This dude is not affiliated with no promoter. And no sensible boxing promoter is going to put their legitimate fighter into this WWE setting with Jake Paul anyway. Jake Paul always is going to be picking from the scrap heap.
Well, we will see. He claimed he love it. Let's see if it's real. That's all I'm saying.
Because think about it. Do you really think Canelo is really going to get in the ring with this man and put all his belts on the line?
Who? Triple G?
No. Jake Paul?
Nah, none of
Do
his
you
belts
think?
gonna be on the
Hold on, I
line.
got another one for you. Do you think Bivol is gonna get in the ring with this man and put his belt on the line?
No, no, nobody takes him
Exactly.
serious.
Exactly.
Nobody takes him serious.
Neither. And guess what? That's what Polo is trying to tell you.
I know that's what he's saying, but what I'm saying is, I want to at least watch the fight to see if he is taking it serious. Like I said, I haven't seen him fight a legit boxer.
And see, that's what Polo is trying to say. He's trying to say you supporting it, in which is hurting the sport of boxing.
It's not hurting the sport of boxing, bro. It's
Well, how
not.
you feel? How you feel like that?
It's
Like
not.
just discussion wise, how you feel like that's not by supporting?
How is it?
Because
How is
you're
it? You let a YouTuber come in the game, have no fights, and making more money than y'all, and the only reason he making this type of money is because of his mouth and he know how to promote his motherfucking self.
right.
That's it.
That's it,
Something that y'all should have been doing. So if anything,
Bruh.
should be a fucking wake up call, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm just being real. It's the same thing that Floyd did for Tank and all that, except that he does it for himself.
right. But
So how
there,
is he
there,
ruining the sport?
but listen to me. There's no turning back from it because I got something to show you. If Jake Paul is fighting on August 3rd and Dimitri Bivol is fighting on August 3rd, guess who's gonna get more reviews?
Bruh, again, that ain't that man's fault. If he already had an audience. He didn't come steal boxing's audience.
Bro,
He
that's
brung an audience, my nigga.
Wait, he is still how
He
he
brung an
didn't
audience.
steal how he didn't steal boxing audience when you about to tune in and watch him fight this bullshit.
Bruh, I am a boxing aficionado. I'm not a casual. I just watch all boxing.
He
Period.
stole your attention.
No, he didn't steal my fucking attention, goddamn me, because if it's another pressing fight, say like you said, if Bivol was on and he on the same time, what fight you think I'm gonna watch?
I'm asking.
What fight do you think I'm gonna watch?
Me
I'm gonna watch Jake
knowing
Paul
what I know about you, I'm gonna say you gonna watch Bivol, but you gonna peek into Jake Paul.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna cut that off to go watch no damn Jake Paul fight. But you can't blame a nigga that jumped in the game and brought his own audience. I'm sorry.
No, you really can't.
I'm sorry.
can't.
Sorry. I'm not blaming them for that, bro. So those millions of buyers he's getting, I promise to God, 10% of that is probably from the boxing community, but the rest of it isn't.
Well, hey man, Jake Paul's here to stay.
Jake Paul he hustling. He hustling. That's what he doing. And
and he's hustling.
Like I said, if bruh, they supposed to be hustling the sport. They not even hustling the sport.
Bro. They're not marketable, bro.
How they know? They not even opening their goddamn mouth.
They not marketable, bro.
They won't even go around.
Talk right now.
They won't even go talk. They don't even want to go talk. They don't want to go around. They won't do nothing.
Wait,
Just
who is
open
Jake
your
Paul?
mouth.
Who is Jake Paul weight class? Bivol, Better Beef. I don't want to hear Bivol. I don't want to hear Better Beef.
Right now. Hell no.
Who else at 175? There's a lot of people at 175. I just rather not even see.
He could fight Joe Smith.
Yeah, but he not finna. Joe Smith just came off a fucking fight. He not finna fight Joe Smith right now.
And then Eddie Hearn is not gonna let that happen. We already know he's not gonna get a fight with nobody under a major promotion coming in. So all he's subject to fight is UFC people and people that's right. in the gym that's tomato can. It just is what it is.
As long as they boxers, I'm happy.
Oh my God.
I can't say that he making a mockery of the sport. As long as he fighting boxers, he's not making a mockery of the sport. Okay, then if that's the case, then so would you say Tank making a mockery of the sport? And he a boxer. He ain't fighting shit with tomato cans. So what?
Well, he making just a mockery of the sport, just as Loma Chico is.
Nah, I don't think. See, we got to. I
Yeah,
don't think he making a mockery of the sport.
Lomachenko is probably pretty much making a mockery of the sport. You saw his last two outings.
I don't think neither one of them making a mockery of the sport. I don't think none of them are.
Oh my god.
Lomachenko is just about just as lame as everybody else. He's coming back in October. I'm not excited.
Nah, I said that too.
Oh,
And guess what he coming back in October to do?
Guess
Guess what he coming back in October? To be undisputed at 135.
Yeah, he gonna fight a Tomato King.
No, I don't think he gonna fight a Tomato King.
He ain't fighting Devin.
I don't think Bob wait. I think Bob ready to take them belts from our good brother.
He's not finna fight Devin.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
Loma not coming back and fight nobody right like that.
All right. So you think he coming back to waste his time? Because we saw how happy he was when he fought Natili and when he fought Comey. He wasn't very happy. He's ready to get for some belts.
Well, coming from war and jumping it out, I think they're gonna get somebody for him to fight, and then maybe.
But I don't think so, bro. I would not be surprised if that side money go to Cambosis. They tell Cambosis, hey, take the side money. You're gonna get your fight with the winner of these two. You don't want to fight Devin again anyway, because the numbers were horrible. So there's a chance you'll be fighting Lomachenko. The numbers will be better, and everybody in Australia will be happy. I guess, and guess what Cambosis is gonna say? Fine, let them two fight. They'll be fighting in November or December.
Nah, I can see it.
And guess what?
I just don't think it's gonna happen.
And guess what? Lomachenko gonna be coming to the arena with the ski mask on, because that fight is pretty much set.
I don't know.
Bob Arum has almost threw up on himself, told on himself. I don't know how you want to say it, or what he trying to do.
Right.
He been hollering for silly Lomachenko. I've been calling for silly, and they gonna let me know. I've been calling for silly.
Right.
I've been on the phone with Vasili's manager. I've been on the phone with Vasili's daddy. Negro, you got a champion already.
Oh shit!
It's not the champion that he wants.
Thank you. That's why I say this December, the robbery is on. Them boys sitting around a table right now with a 100-watt light, planning on how they about to get him out of this. Sorry, Devin. And you know what Bob gonna say? Well, he's a good fighter. He wanted to go up to 140 anyway. And he gonna go to 140, and guess who's gonna be waiting on him? Somebody he don't want to see. Loss number 2. Now Bob don't need you no more. And now he's gonna come running back to Eddie. And guess what Eddie gonna say? Oh no, dog. You use now.
Sad reality of the sport of boxing.
Sad reality. You just been congratulations, Devin. You didn't please yourself.
We'll see though. We'll see. I mean, shit. I mean, it sounds good, and I would love to see it. I ain't gonna lie.
Bob don't even want to see another Campbell.
I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be right for real. If it happened, it happened. But if it don't, you know, I just don't see Loma coming into a fight like that.
I believe,
but if it happened, it happened, and I'm gonna be happy for it though.
I believe personally that's gonna be the fight of the winter.
That'd be huge.
I can see ESPN with the what you call right now, and Lomachenko gonna come back as the A side. The Matrix is back.
No, that'd be some bullshit.
What you mean?
That's how you know it'll be some bullshit. If Lomachenko come back as the A side, bro. Somebody watch ESPN, bro.
Hey, check this out. Who wanna put a wager on it? Lomachenko come back as the A side. Matrix is back.
Nah,
Devin can't sell no tickets.
But that would be janky as fuck. Devin
can't sell no tickets.
That shit right there. If I was there, I'd be hot. Cause ain't no motherfucking way this dude come back and I ain't the A side and I'm undisputed with the extra belt. The fuck?
That's what we saying, Slick. It doesn't matter. Who does undisputed matter to?
Still, fuck that. If it mattered to him, he would be pissed about it. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no way. Because if I had the belt,
Bro, we can't get
nigga,
away from the
fuck
fact
that.
on this platform, bro. Devin can't sell. He is not marketable. He showed you what he did, Terrence, when Terrence wasn't marketable. Can't play with that man. That man 90 years old.
How? Okay, what makes you think Devin ain't marketable though?
Bro, I went to Devin the fight before last, and I went to Devin last fight. Bro, do we need to get on this platform and start talking about the curtain? Come on, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
Bro, you talking to somebody that's staying. You know what? I'm about to put my camera on. I'm about to show everybody where I'm at. I'm gonna let y'all know how I get down there. I know what I'm talking about. Hold on, where my camera at? Let me flip it around. Where my camera at?
Mm.
Hold on. Settings. I'm fixing my thing. I'm about to do my I'm about to turn my camera away.
Oh shit, he dropped out. Hey, what it is, man. Hey, all right. Oh, there you go.
I'm back. I'm driving, y'all. Y'all see that? That's the Manly B. Y'all see that?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Y'all see that over there? That's Allegiant Stadium with Polo called a
Yes.
urinal.
The toilet
I'm in
bowl.
Vegas. I've been to Devin last 2 fights. Guess what, y'all? He not marketing. Sorry.
Man, leave the young man alone, man. He growing into his own, bro. He growing into his
You
own.
you think Bob is gonna wait for him to grow into his own?
Nope.
No, I don't know. I don't know. But the young man growing into his own, though, man.
Guess what? He gonna grow into seeing Vasily walk out that arena with the damn belts. My money
We
on
shall
Vasily.
see.
And I love me some Devin Haney, but I'm sorry. My money on Vasily.
But I don't think I don't know. I just got a good feeling that's not gonna happen. I think Loma gonna take a tune up.
Oh, just show y'all the urinal again. That's not the urinal, y'all. That's Raider Steve.
That's the
Oh,
toilet
that
bowl.
is a urinal.
The most expensive toilet bowl.
That's a $1 billion fucking urinal.
But let me get y'all on this, man. I got a question for y'all, man. On this Triple G and
The
Canelo.
next fight inside the urinal. Tyson Fury, what's that UFC dude?
Francis Ngannou.
Francis Ngannou gonna be up in there, 75,000. Get your tickets now.
Before we get out of here, who y'all got on Triple G and Canelo? You think it's gonna be a knockout?
Stop it, Slick.
Is it gonna be a knockout? I'm asking for real.
No, it's not gonna be a knockout and Canelo gonna win. Stop it, man.
What does that do for Canelo then if he can't knock out over there as Triple G?
Nothing.
It do about 55 million for Canelo bank account. Oh, I got something to show y'all. Look, T-Mobile Arena. What a fight gonna be?
No, I'm just saying though. So does it hurt Nello or no? Does it hurt his stock or no? What does that do for Reynoso?
It does absolutely nothing. None of these
Triple
people.
G and Canelo gonna fight.
Huh? What'd you say?
It does nothing for Canelo. Canelo grab.
So
Canelo really want to fight Bivol again, but it was already contract.
Yeah, somebody got ES. Can y'all turn it down? Whoever it is.
I don't have nothing going.
Why am I hearing
That's
baseball, bro? No, that must be me on one of these websites is playing. What is it doing? No, that ain't. Well, All right, there we go. My bad. That
Yeah,
was fucking
man.
ESPN.
Canelo a money grab, bro.
Yeah, it's a money grab. I think it's still gonna be a good fight, but I think that I think that people gonna look at that shit like I give it, but I do give it this now. Canelo in that hot seat though, he is trying to be, you know, do what he supposed to do. He fight gonna get that Triple G fight weight fight evolve. Hopefully, he can get a better B fight in. That should be gangster and all that shit. But like, I think he said he's gonna try to knock the nigga out though. I just want y'all opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? And what would it do for Eddie Reynoso now that everybody left his ass?
Absolutely nothing. Because boxing is about narrative. Whoever creates the best narrative wins. Nothing is going to happen to Canelo's legacy, even if he loses the Triple G.
All right, Grumpy Goose. Everything's fake. I get it.
Nothing.
All right.
Canelo is set for the rest of his. He could lose the next 2 fights and just hang it up, and he'll be just fine.
You already solidified, bro.
He's in there. He could retire tomorrow, and he already is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He ain't got to wait.
And it's another thing too, Slick.
Might be true,
when
though.
I say profitable, when they announce Canelo fight out here in Vegas, it's always at the T-Mobile or the MGM Grand, and it's sold out.
Mm-hmm. That nigga got a whole country on his back, though.
It's not even just about having a whole country. He has this country too.
Well, I mean, he got the Spanish period. They with him. The Spanish with him. Period. They're not going against Canelo. Canelo could be in there with the Incredible Hulk. They're going with Canelo.
I mean, but that just depends on generation too.
You know. Well, we ain't past the generation where they gonna let go of Canelo. The little kids love Canelo.
I mean, the younger ones are actually gravitating more towards Ryan than Canelo.
Ryan got the young ones.
Well, there you go.
Boxing just ain't what it used to be.
It's the same. I don't understand when you say that. Like
the
politics always been there. The snakes always been in there. It's just more foreseen. That's all there is. I mean,
I kind of understand what he's saying because, okay, let's take Ryan for instance. Generally, you would see a young fighter coming up like Ryan. He's trying to get a belt. He's doing everything he does to get a shot, right? Ryan don't need no belt, bro.
Well, yeah, for as the belt thing, yeah, I can see that.
Ryan don't even.
I mean, for as all the other stuff, it's the same. Nah, they over on the zone eating. Zone make you fat. Well, you don't care about the shit.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, Ryan, but he finna run into a wall too. Believe it or not, though, he finna run into a wall too. He gonna fight for Tuna, and then after this Fortuna fight, he gonna fight somebody. I believe he is. He gonna have to. You can't just keep riding that type of wave and think it's gonna last forever. Now he can keep getting the commercials and shit. You know what I'm saying? But for as to say that he's done something or the way I'm saying this only because the way he opens his mouth towards others. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He not gonna have nothing to back himself up on. The way he talks shit about other people's stuff. You feel me?
But that's the age of boxing that we're in. It's all about talk. It's not about the action.
Not necessarily. I mean, you say that like don't nobody fight. Like
I'm not saying that nobody fights. I'm just saying nobody that you want to see fights.
I guess. Teach his own.
I'm not trying to bring you down. I'm just.
No, you're not bringing me down. I'm just saying that's like from a casual standpoint. Yeah, casuals see the big names because all they know is the big names, but
not
it's
even
not
that.
always about the big names. I see fights that I'll be like, damn, all right, I'm watching that. You know what I'm saying? Like, You know, where a regular person would be like, "You watching that?" Like, yeah, I'm watching that. That shit gonna be a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, and as a standpoint, that's where I be trying to bring boxing. That's why I try to encourage the people to watch those fights that quote unquote that people don't want to watch because them be the fights you need to watch.
And I agree with you. I really do agree with you. I'm not trying to make it seem like I disagree with anything that you're saying. I agree with you.
What
But
to watch the fights with the little known people?
Yeah,
yeah,
shit like that. Yeah,
Oh my god!
follow it like any other sport.
but the
But that's the
problem
same
is,
thing though. Like some people sit there and say, "Ha ha ha ha." When if you watch high school football,
but the thing is,
but you follow the whole sport, right? So
yeah,
that's the
but
same thing.
but put it like this: people are more willing to sit down and watch a Jets versus Jaguars game than watch
Because the emphasis and the way it's pumped out there
Gamboa
to
versus
I
But
Isak
get it.
Coley.
The way it's
you gotta
pumped
think
out there
about
to you, of
something. You
course,
said
those are
it's
major.
similar to watching.
What?
You said watching the little known fighters is similar to watching high school football, right?
Right.
People
Hello.
don't watch high school football. People don't watch high school football unless their kids are playing.
That's not
And
true.
people don't watch high school football for $19.99 a month on Days Zone.
I get that. We not gonna diss the zone like that, but
High school
um,
football free.
right. But the point is, but you don't. But what I'm saying, you don't need the zone to watch. You watch them on ESPN, Showtime, Friday Night Fights. ESPN got Friday Night Fights. You can watch the fights for free. What are you talking about? The zone ain't
Man,
showcasing
they come on.
no
They come
little
on every
guys.
night.
The fighters that
Keep
on there are actually boxers from on their side of the country. You get what I'm saying? But like, I'm just what I'm saying is it doesn't have the validity as the same as other sports because nobody talks about the smaller fights. It's all about just the bigger fights, just about the bigger marquee fights. When you should be watching it and following the sport as a whole instead of just a piece of it.
And that goes back to my point when I said that boxing as a whole is in trouble because those are the fights that nobody gives a damn about. Nobody like
But
unless you're a
it's not promoted as
diehard.
such. You got ESPN that promote the shit out of a shit show of a football game
Yeah, but the thing is, people love football more than they love boxing.
because it's promoted. There's a difference. Boxing not promoted like that. They need to promote it.
Yeah, and promotion is going to be the downfall of the sport.
I don't want to say downfall. Boxing ain't going nowhere, but
Oh no, it's not going nowhere.
it could be bigger, way bigger. You know, like I said, PBC had it in the beginning. They was like on the right page with it, and it was working. It was working, and somewhere along the line it fell off when they was putting fights on regular TV, and it was fights every week on Friday and Saturday, and then they start doing the Sunday thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I didn't think nothing was wrong with that. I thought the problem was that they're not. Boxing has a problem with promoting and advertising new stars or up and coming stars. They just it's almost as if they refuse to do it because they have all their eggs set in one or two baskets. They don't spread the wealth around. They don't spread around the fame. Like everybody, even the promoters, not just the boxers, are chasing Canelo's ass crack. Like once Canelo's gone, who they gonna chase after? Tank? Tank's not even a proven commodity in my opinion. I mean, that's my main issue, and that's the point that I'm trying to draw across is that boxing really is in trouble once Canelo leaves. Boxing,
It's always
and
somebody,
what are they
but
going to do? They're gonna rely on Jake Paul.
nah. They just gonna have to, like you said, like it was being done like that. They just gonna spread it around and start making these boxers household names, like how UFC is. Motherfuckers know people that the houses know these people. You know what I'm saying? They're household names, whether they done lost or not. You know what I'm
But the
saying?
boxers
So
have culpability in that also.
yeah, that's why I said they need to be getting out there and do what? Promote themselves.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in that. I stand on that. I don't believe Jake Paul is turning this down. I don't believe none of that. If anything, goddamn me, take him as the same type of medicine when blacks got into baseball and all the white players start getting mad. What was they told? You think he good? Wait till you see the next one.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
see what I'm
okay.
saying? So you
The,
gotta take it's the same thing. So like, you see what
the,
he doing, he promoting himself, he building an audience. If this is what it's converting to, you better get on board.
that's why I said that it's going, because I can give him credit. Jake Paul knows the money is going to come. He knows the money is going to come. So he's having fun. I will
Mm-hmm.
give him that. He's promoting the hell out of himself because he has the assurance that he knows the money is going to come. A lot of these boxers fight and do things as if they don't know when they're going to get their next paycheck. And the
Mm-hmm.
problem with that is the fact that they're signed to PBC. We all know that PBC puts their fighters on a stipend. We all know that. And I think that's wrong. That's probably why they don't open their mouths the way they want to, because hell, chances are they're gonna start talking shit about Al. And then let's not act like Bob is gonna make you a instant billionaire or even a 500 millionaire. He's not. He's gonna take the deal that's best for him, not so much of the deal that's best for you. So I don't think there's gonna be any true stars until the actual stars are independent. Independency is going to be the thing that saves boxing, but it's also going to be the thing that kind of damages boxing, because all these places, like we know from Mr. Z, all these places have relationships with Bob Arum or Al Heyman in these big major cities.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I'm finna say, man, we coming to that 2 hour mark.
Oh yeah.
But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be giving away the t-shirt with all the signatures on it from Jay Prince, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, just to name a few. It's about 15 signatures on there from Cambosis, Devin Haney, everybody we done talked about basically on this live, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. The re-air will be tomorrow. All right, y'all be easy. Tell a friend. Like I said, man, everything about monetary gain, man. Just help us grow our audience just by telling somebody. We up out of here.
Peace.
Deuces.